Cory Booker? I'm looking for Senator Cory Booker. Oh, he's taking a knee? Because he just spent the last 25 hours inspiring a nation to rise up and take back their democracy? Incredible. Can we do me a favor? Can we just push this off to Cory so he can see it when he steps back into the real world? He's going to want to see it. Cory, hey, how you doing? It's on Learn 16. Yeah, this was my idea. You think it was your... No, I did the TikTok last week. I said senators need to stand up, rise, take control, right? Inspire a nation. It was all your... It's fine. I don't need credit at all. I mean, an autographed picture wouldn't be a bad thing. But nonetheless, let's just move along, right? You spent 25 hours standing in front of the Senate and inspiring everybody to stand with you. I know that some people out there, Cory, and don't listen to them, are complaining because it wasn't a filibuster. You weren't stopping legislation, so why did you bother? Well, Cory, I know why you bothered. You bothered because you took the time to listen to all of the constituents, to take in letters, to understand all of the demographics that are being impacted by this oppressive government, and you brought it to the people. Cory, you did exactly what we want Democratic elected representatives to do. And my hat is off to you if I was wearing a hat, but my hair was too nice today, so I didn't put one on. You used it to educate, Cory. Today you were a teacher, my guy. We were like one and the same. And not only were you a teacher, and not only did you put on this incredible performance, and I know people have said it's performative. It's not performative, but it is a performance. Because it is moments like this that inspire a nation. It is times like this where you risk literally your own personal health and well-being to make sure that the ideas of the people were heard. That's not performative, that's a performance. That is art. That is empowerment. I also want to point out that you broke Strom Thurmond's record. First of all, Strom Thurmond, I can't get around that name. He really does sound like a guy who would be against civil rights. How was this the longest record? How did Strom Thurmond in the United States of America stand up for 24 hours and speak against the Civil Rights Act? For 24 hours, he spoke in favor of segregation and of oppression. I think it's absolutely brilliant that an African-American man stood up in that same space and crushed that record and those backward ideas. Because we have to crush those backwards ideas, Cory, today, because those are the kinds of ideas that this current presidential administration are trying to put forward again. So I think it was brilliant. I think it was inspired. When did you go to the bathroom? I understand it's personal, hun, but I need to know. Like, you said that you didn't have to go to the bathroom because you're all dehydrated and you go bathroom 25 hours straight? Okay, I just want it, that's personal. I understand. Push it aside. Push it aside. I also want to point this out. As Cory is doing that in the Senate, you have AOC and Bernie all over the United States, drawing in crowds of tens of thousands of people. This is the shift, right? Cory, this is the shift. Ignore that. That's just the bell. Don't ask for who the bell tolls because it doesn't toll for you. You know who it tolls for? Trump and those little guys that are running the White House as we speak. As this is all happening, after this all happening, what happens? Wisconsin, the Supreme Court election, guess Susan Crawford took it. Think about this. As Cory, you are standing in the Senate and you are making the speech, you are speaking to democracy. You have guys like Musk bribing people in Wisconsin to go out and vote for their Supreme Court choice. And you know what they did? You know what the people, how they reacted? Instead of just taking his money and doing what he said, this is the moment they are pushing back on the oligarchy, Cory. You're at the center of it. You're at the center of when Musk goes and writes his big check and starts handing it out. All of a sudden, people in Wisconsin goes, we're not for sale, hun. They should make tickets. They should send them out. Because as soon as she took office, you started seeing the whole world shift. Cory, AOC, Bernie, you have women like Jasmine Crockett, the inspirational leaders that are fighting the resistance, these incredible people that are standing up and standing against this administration as the entire world is backing them. It's not just about the United States. It's about what democracy is. It's about what equity drives. It's about the diversity in the world and the holistic sense of what democracy should stand for. That is what we are seeing, Cory. And for the rest of the senators, I only have one question for you. Who's next?